Greetings, programs. This is Wretch. Welcome back to Kotar. Now, we are going to be exploring Taris today, guys, with our new best friend, Carth, after our awesome crash landing in the first episode. But before we do that, we need to go ahead and use the workbench here. And looks like we can upgrade melee and range. Now, I know for a fact we can upgrade our prototype vibroblade here with... There we are, that vibration cell that we got on board the Endar Spire. 1 to 10 plus 2 physical. Looks good to me. Now, let's see what we can upgrade ranged-wise. Carth's blaster. And it doesn't look like we have any components yet. But our sword's a little bit nastier, so that's cool. And I got some supplies from that footlocker. Every time you leave the apartment, you must select which party members you wish to take. Yeah, we take Carth, obviously.
Right, you alien scum. Everybody, get up against the wall. This is a raid.
There was a patrol here just yesterday, and they found nothing. Why do you Sith keep bothering us?
That's how we Sith deal with smart-mouth aliens. Now the rest of you, get up against the wall before I lose my temper again. What's this? Humans hiding out with aliens? They're Republic fugitives! Attack!
Well, that escalated quickly. Guess this would be a good time to start... Hold on. Disengage. Oh, we don't have any of our normal frag grenades. That's unfortunate. But we do have a concussion grenade. We'll see if that works. Okay. Slice and dice from behind. Look at that. We did stun this Duro here, unfortunately. Blaster rifle. There's a frag grenade. Poison grenade, adrenal strength, adrenal stamina. Poor Ixkill. He should never have talked back to that Sith. Thankfully you were here to step in and help us, human. Hey, Bobo. This isn't the first time the Sith have come in here to cause trouble for us, but hopefully it'll be the last. Won't someone come searching for this patrol? Don't worry about the bodies. I'll move them so it looks like they were killed elsewhere. That should throw the Sith off the track. Sith must have some horrible forensics then. With any luck, they won't be bothering us again for a while. So as you can see, the Sith use battle droids as well as the silver-armored gentlemen.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Well, sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feelings. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Ever thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment? You look like an off-worlder. What happened, you get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
Yeah, rent. Let's ask him some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here, I guess I can try and help you out.
Tell me about Taris.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City.
Where's the cantina?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it. Don't know how much...
Where can I get some equipment?
Well, the best place to go is probably Kebley Yurt's store. She's right across from the cantina, so you can stop in for a drink if you get thirsty while you're shopping. Just keep following the apartment complex ring and...
Okay, we already got that.
Don't know how.
And what do you think of the Sith in this quarantine?
Not much of a issue for me, you know. I ain't never left Taris, and they ain't never gonna. A lot of other folks are sure riled up about it, but I don't really know much about it. I prefer to keep to myself mostly. But there's plenty of people at the cantina who'll be more than happy to tell you what they think about the Sith and their quarantine.
Well, this guy really wants us to go to the cantina.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
That's true. It doesn't matter if it's the Sith or the Republic. Floors still need cleaned. Before the Sith arrived, there was talk of changing Taris's alien restriction laws, but I guess that probably won't happen now. And we got a low security door here. Oh, we leveled up. Didn't even notice that. What do we got here? We got some more skills. And we will pump that up to 3. That gives us 2 more. Let's go ahead and pump that into repair and computer use, because those are normally the most important. And some feats. What should we get for feats, guys? Description, caution. Gives +1 skill point bonus to both demolitions and stealth. No. I think we're good on that. Conditioning. +1 bonus to all saving throws. That could probably be good. But let's see if we can... Adds +1 attack bonus with melee weapons. I don't know necessarily if that counts with the lightsaber. I don't think it does. But... let's go ahead and pump up... A lot of potential here. Let's go ahead and pump up conditioning. I think that might work. What would you recommend? Oh, critical strike. Of course you would. That seems to be everything. And I really like flurry, so we're pretty much good on that account. And we'll accept it. Now, Carth, do you have any security skill at all? Yes, you do.
On it. It's open.
Cool.
Yes?
Thank you much. What we got in here? Medpack, parts, and credits. I'll take it. Carth, get out of the way. We'll go ahead and explore the rest of this ring. Hello there, maintenance droid. Nothing in here. We've got a Quarren. Had I known of the Tarisian attitudes toward aliens, I would never come to visit this world. Now I'm stuck here because of the quarantine. Well, it's a hard knock life.
On it. It's open.
Ooh, it's an Ithorian. I love Ithorians. Like one of my favorite aliens in Star Wars. Let's loot the place first. Okay. Please, don't hurt me. I have nothing of value in here. Look for yourself and see. Aw. Sorry. But we're on a mission. We need all the resources we can get. There's the elevator to the upper city. Here's another Ithorian. The Sith searched this building once. Fortunately, they didn't care that we were here illegally and they left us alone.
On it. It's open.
Hello.
What?
And a Twi'lek, who's probably not happy about us being in here either. Don't hurt me, just take what you want. I won't try to stop you. Thank you, ma'am. And the Republic thanks you. Nothing in here. Well, I don't see too many of your kind around here. Most of the residents in this run-down old apartment are illegal aliens. My name is Laram, by the way. Oh, pleased to meet you, Laram. My name is Seth Talgar. I know it's really none of my business, but you look like someone who might need to purchase one of these new energy shields. They're the latest thing, you know. Very high-tech. And what's so great about these? I actually know all about energy shields. They just absorb damage. So let's let him know. We know all about energy shields. Oh, okay. Well, then you might be interested in knowing I have one for sale. It isn't cheap, but it could be the difference between life and death. You want to see what I have in stock? I know my kiosk isn't much to look at, but my prices are reasonable and the merchandise is sound. Why do you have a kiosk set up here? I run a little shop here in this old building, selling basic equipment to the illegal aliens renting out these apartments. You mentioned something about illegal aliens living here? By law, most aliens aren't allowed to have a residence in the upper city of Taris. They allow a few of us Twi'leks up here, but for the most part it's humans only. But no self-respecting upper city human would want to live in the apartments in this dump, so the landlord has been renting out the apartments illegally to aliens. Better than letting them sit empty, I guess. Otherwise you get squatters and people hiding out from the authorities living in the abandoned apartments and they don't pay rent. Aren't you worried about getting caught? The Taris authorities pretty much turned a blind eye to this place. A few illegal aliens just weren't worth the bother. And once the Sith took over, they felt the same way. Besides, I don't live here myself. I just run a small business providing supplies to the residents. You want to see what I have in stock? Sure. Ichuta. We got a military suit. Let's actually look at the sell list because we do have some stuff to sell. We'll go ahead and sell the longsword. And we got 2 vibroblades. We can go ahead and sell those. 2 short swords. The blaster is going to give us some decent coin. We're going to keep the ion blaster for right now. The blaster rifle we can sell. And we got all the grenades and the adrenals, and we're keeping those. So that gives us 444 credits to mess around with. And how much is this mythical energy shield? 154. That's not bad, actually. Let's see what else you have. Light repeating blaster, vibro sword, quarterstaff, light battle armor. That would be definitely for Carth. Heavy combat suit. Armor proficiency medium for the light battle armor. Let's actually see what we can do. Let's buy the energy shield. Take that off of his hands. And that gives us 290 to go. And I mean, we could afford the light battle armor if we wanted to. Let's look at what Carth is wearing right now. I think he's just wearing clothes. Yeah, he is. And look at his stats. He's got a max dex of +3 right now. And I know definitely he can wear other types of armor.
Yes?
So let's see if we can find a good suit. Combat suit. Defense bonus of 7, max dex bonus of 2. Let's go ahead and give him the military suit. That gives him a defense bonus of 6, and he can still use his max dex. I think that'll be a good good balance there. So let's get Carth all nice and... There we are. And also, let's give Seth our energy shield. And we're good. Thank you very much, Laram. And we still got some places to break into. There's our handiwork up ahead.
Uh-huh.
Oh, easy. I thought I may have accidentally
On it. It's open.
tried to Dia. So this person actually has a name. Do you have any valuables in here before we talk to you? Yes, you do. Parts. We're getting a lot of parts and computer spikes. That's awesome.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? You can't just come barging into someone's home.
I'm sorry, I was just investigating the area.
That's no excuse. You can't just go around barging into people's apartments because you're curious. But at least you're more polite than that pig Holden.
Holden? Who's that?
Just one of Darvik's men who can't keep his hands to himself. But all he got for his trouble was a nasty scar from my vibroblade. Too bad I'm the one still paying the price.
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm in enough trouble already. Besides, I don't know if I can trust you.
Now, this is where we get to roll our persuade and see if we were actually able to convince her. You can trust me. Maybe I can help.
Well, I suppose you seem like an all-right sort. When I cut Holden, it made him back off, but it also embarrassed him in front of his friends. Holden's a spiteful little hut slug. He went and put out a bounty on my head for what I did. That's why I'm hiding out here.
Bounty, you said. Is there anything I can do to help? Now, you might be asking what kind of morality I'm going to be having Seth be during the course of this game. I'm actually going to go for straight gray. I'm just going to go for kind of what seems right at the time. If anyone crosses me, though, they are going to get sliced and diced. So is there anything I can do to help?
I doubt it. Holden is one of Darvik's men. When you work for the local crime lord, the authorities tend to turn a blind eye. I'm afraid this is between me and Holden now.
Maybe I could speak to Holden for you.
You could try, I guess. He usually hangs out at the cantina in the lower city. It probably won't do any good. Holden's used to getting his own way. That's one of the fringe benefits of being a goon for Darvik. Working for the local crime lord lets you get away with things. Still, I appreciate the offer.
Questions?
I can't help you there. Since this thing with Holden, I've been scared to leave my apartment. I don't know anything about what's going on in the outside world anymore.
Sounds good for right now.
Goodbye and good luck. I hope you can talk some sense into Holden.
So do I. Worst comes to worst, we can go ahead and slice and dice him. So now that we made a complete circle, I guess we can go ahead and leave this area and head up to the upper city. Upper City South. So as you can see, Taris here is very Coruscant-esque. I guess would be the best way to word that. Wait, was that? Oh. Here's our wreck. The salvage droids are busy scanning and scavenging the remains of the Republic escape pod. Yes, indeed. Well, we'll just, something seems to be bothering Carth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Alright, fine.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than my share of wars. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop them.
I'm sorry, Carth. This must be very painful for you, because we're on another planet under Sith occupation.
I'm just a soldier. I go where the fleet admirals tell me to. I follow my orders and I do my duty. It's just... doesn't seem right that doing that means I failed them. I didn't.
Them? Do you mean the people of your homeworld?
Yeah, no, that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not making much sense, am I? You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action, keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Alrighty. You heard the man. Kebla's shop. Kebla Yurt.
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Taris. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Well, let me see what you got for sale.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
Radio. A Bonadin alloy heavy suit. We had the military suit there that we'd already seen. Stun baton. Hichani ritual brand, which is a double-bladed staff. Double-bladed sword. Looks like, oh, permacrete detonator. I actually think we need to buy that a little bit later, but we'll just leave it here for now, if memory serves.
Welcome to the equipment.
Questions?
Anything I can do to help a potential customer out. What do you want to know?
Do you know anything about those escape pods that crashed here on Taris?
I heard a couple of pods crash down in the Undercity. I bet the crash sites have already been stripped clean by the Sith, though. Unless the swoop gangs or Davik's men got there first.
Not to mention the one that's probably about 100 feet from your shop. What can you tell me about the swoop gangs?
I don't have anything good to say about those swoop gangs. Zooming around on their swoop bikes, terrorizing the lower city like a bunch of animals. Things weren't so bad when the hidden Becks were running the show. But ever since the rise of the Black Vulcar gang, the lower city has been nothing short of a war zone. The Sith haven't even bothered trying to maintain order down there. And I heard a rumor that Davik's own people are having problems with the Black Vulcars now.
What do you know about Davik?
Oh, Davik's a legitimate businessman, if you get my drift. Smuggling, slaving, extortion. They say he's a member of the Exchange, you know, the big intergalactic criminal organization.
I've heard of the Exchange. Bad organization to cross. But if anyone has blockade-breaking ships, however, it's them.
I have to pay him a protection fee every month, but it's reasonable. And I get most of my inventory through Davik and his suppliers. I'm just smart enough not to ask where it came from, you understand?
That's a sharp businesswoman. Is Davik working with the Sith?
Davik hates the Sith as much as anybody. The quarantine has put a real dent in his operations, too. But he's keeping a low profile as long as the occupation lasts. Davik stays out of the way, and the Sith don't bother him. The swoop gangs could learn a thing or two from this tidy little arrangement, instead of always going after each other.
I think that's about all that we need.
Good day to you, then. Remember to come back to my shop if you ever need any supplies.
Radio. And obviously, since we're in a shop, I don't think there's anything that we can grab here. The shop droid is too busy performing its duties. And
Taris used to be a nice place before the Sith showed up and started bossing us around.
Greetings and good day. On behalf of the new Sith rulers, I am programmed to encourage you to enjoy your stay on Taris. I am a protocol droid programmed to provide information to everyone on Taris, citizens and visitors alike. Is there something I can do to serve you?
is there a way to shuttle? Now, this is something that we probably got better info from the shopkeeper about. But who do you work for?
I am an employee of the Taris government, programmed to provide information and guidance to any who require it. May I be of any further service to you?
No, I think we're good.
Then if you will excuse me, I must continue my appointed rounds.
Yeah, you go ahead and do your rounds there. Ah, the cantina.
Don't bother me. I'm here on official Sith business.
Fair enough. So there's always a cantina, right? If it's Star Wars, always a cantina. But that's kind of a good thing, really. Christia?
Don't you just love watching the Pazak players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
Indeed. Niklos.
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris?
I loved you in GTA 4. Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazak circuit here on Taris. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
Well, I want to play a Pazak, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck? Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazak without your own deck. If you're serious about Pazak, go speak to old Garok on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
Now, you guys probably remember Pazak from KOTOR 2. This version's very similar, but actually it's a lot easier because a lot of the custom cards aren't in this version.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards.
I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Who are you?
My name's Garuk. I used to be a card shark, one of the best Pazak players in the Outer Rim. But that was before I retired from the gambling life.
You're giving up gambling? Why?
Don't get me wrong. The game's been good to me over the years. I've traveled the span of the galaxy, from the core worlds to the farthest reaches of the Outer Rim. I've won countless fortunes, and lost countless more. But that was long ago, and things have changed. Gambling is a young man's game. That's why I'm looking to get out. My offer still stands. 50 credits gets you my old Pazak deck and a free lesson.
Yeah, sure. I'll buy your deck.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now, if memory serves, they really don't. The Pazak players don't give any other kind of information other than Pazak stuff, so.
Of course, of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
He's like Star Wars' version of Doyle Brunson. Okay, Niklas.
I saw you getting a Pazak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazak is easy, but actually playing the game is a much greater challenge. Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards, I haven't been able to find a good game around here. Do you wish to play a hand?
I do. Let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
I have a sword in my hand, sir. How much do you wager? Let's go ahead and wager the minimum, because we're not really going for credits right now. We're just trying to bust his ego. And this deck is very basic, as you can tell. We just got plus cards and no minus cards. Now, if you're not sure how Pazak plays, you basically have a player hand, and it's kind of like blackjack, only you're trying to get your total to 20. So let's go ahead and end the turn. We got a 3. Got an 11. He's got an 11. We've got 12. 21. He went to 17. And we are going to press our luck here, but I'm going to go ahead and end the turn. See if he goes over. Nice. So, there are plus cards and minus cards, so if you go over, if you have negative cards, you can kind of save yourself a little bit. We got a 10, 15. I'm going to go ahead and play. That gives us a 19, and I'm going to stand. He's probably going to beat this, but. Okay, set is tied. We're still 1 up, though. I like the mellow jazz music in the background. 16. Ah, he went to 20. Ah, but we got a nat 20. So he used 1 more card. We have technically more cards than him. And we're going to go ahead and give ourselves 20. And we just need to beat him 1 more time. Want to go ahead and get Pazak out of the way here, guys, to kind of let you know how it goes. Because we're going to be doing a lot more Pazak over the course of this game. Ooh, that's not good. Oh, nat 20. Lady Luck is shining down on us right now. 17. And there's our 20. Yeah. The game will do that sometimes. Just like poker. You win some, you lose some. He stayed at 17. We're about to go over. Oh no, we got 20.
You were lucky to win the last match. But luck is no substitute for skill in Pazak. If you are foolish enough to play me again, I won't repeat the mistake of underestimating you.
Nah, I'm not interested right now.
If you ever wish to test yourself against the best Pazak player on Taris, you know where to find me.
Mm-hmm. Alright, guys. Well, I think we're good for today. I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here. But when you come back, I'll probably play Niklos off camera and see if I can beat him, and then we'll explore the rest of the cantina. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you liked the episode, please leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help. And we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.